Boom, 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 boom. So we've got RaymondNoodles and Adveux. True old versus new guard here. You know me. If you have any dancer history, or you know your dancer history, you know I fucking love RaymondNoodles. This kid's class act. I love his. Makes Steve look super dope, at least to me. Love when he wins. He did defeat Mr. Monday 2-3 earlier on today. To get into here, I believe he lost to Blue Boo as well to fall out of winner's side. But Adveux here, rocking the classic Dark Samus. So here we go. They're one of the best players in the state as well. Adveux, when he comes to tournaments, man, he always performs very well.
Absolutely. Adveux, incredible player. Won the Showstopper Arcadian recently. Super solid.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't go to that. So
yeah.
Cool.
Adveux, very strong player. Nice little down throw up smash. That's crazy. Samus has so many conversions where you see it and you've never seen it before, and you're like, what the hell?
So
why does that work?
So listen, Samus is top 5. Actually, Samus is top 4 because
I'm
Dark
not even gonna argue with
because
that.
Dark Samus is also top 5.
Yeah.
Because like Samus is just the stuff that his character gets away with is insane. However, one of the most unsung things about Samus is Samus can fucking go in, dude.
Samus can go in.
Samus can go in.
There's a Samus in Michigan that plays like a chase down Samus. I'm not even thinking rookie.
No?
And that proves your point because there's two.
Who?
There's two. Lav.
Oh yeah, Lav is 2.
Chase down button Samus, and it's exciting. Samus can be so exciting, but that tag on the block.
Now don't get me wrong, you can do the exact opposite and get away with a lot too.
Absolutely.
That's why Samus is so good and you can do so many different play styles. Good in area, absolutely, and perform well with his character. You can be Lav, you can be Rookie, you can be Mr. Untouchable, right?
Yeah.
Right now, he's Adveux, and Adveux plays so much. He plays really different, right? He'll do a little bit of both when he needs to, right? Back here, going to get shielded though. RaymondNoodles, not can't be Steve in the world.
Adveux, definitely the classic Samus in Michigan. He's been around forever, since the beginning of the game, since Smash 4.
Since the beginning of time.
Shout out Adveux versus ZD, one of my favorite Ultimate sets ever. He didn't win, but it was electric. Adveux definitely has been out here for a minute, putting up numbers. A little bit out of practice, but still no.
You remember the Adveux Game & Watch?
I do remember the Adveux Game & Watch. I do. That's what he did.
Yes.
That's what he beat ZD with.
Yes.
That's what he took the game with. Zaire coming back on the stage into a down tilt. Nice little stuff. Adveux has those extensions. He knows his character like a man knows his wife. He's very, very familiar with it. And Zaire coming out, but back here is going to punish. Raymond's got diamonds. And another one in the inventory to boot. The dash attack going to come through. Good stuff there from Adveux. Trying to lock in a little bit. And there we go. That Samus ledge pressure so strong. How does Steve make it back from here? Bombs coming out. Charge shot is charged up. Not going to see more bombs, but he's just going to turn around. Love the charge shot rip. Good stuff right here for Adveux.
Wait, how did charge shot not kill when he's at like 150? That's such a weird move. It kills like at 0 and then it kills at like 4 million. It doesn't kill at 4 million.
Yeah, it scales very quickly. You know what I mean? Like there's that one point in the charge where you let it go a little bit further and all of a sudden it's killing you at like 60.
Yeah.
Charge shot under the blocks. That's a scary prospect. RaymondNoodles tries to just go through it, but Adveu's able to get it up to a strong enough point where it breaks the minecart. Forward air coming through. Raymond finds himself in the corner. Couple of missiles coming through. Raymond tries to roll in, but the charge shot's going to prevent
the classic Raymond kind of offense of like the going with the minecart, stuff like that, really isn't working out because he's just getting charge shot, man.
Right.
That stuff it will go through it, right?
Dang, Adveux
fall right into it, man.
After a pretty close game, finds himself a little dominant streak there at the end of game. At the end of game 1 and takes it pretty convincingly there.
What is going on over there?
What's everybody yelling about? What, HDR? Some HDR. I don't know why they're all yelling.
What a great game.
Shout out HDR, by the way.
No, I actually turned heel in HDR today. Duck Hunt fucking sucks ass. I hated that dude.
Don't let Twitter make you believe HDR is lame. HDR is cool.
Yeah, that's true. It is actually a fucking phenomenal game. I love HDR. It's just that the dev mains Duck Hunt, so I just want to get nerfed. But he definitely nerfed.
Duck Hunt's like top 3 in that game. Actually, no, I take it back. If Duck Hunt is good in a Smash game, it's a bad game. Duck Hunt was not made to be good. All right, there we go. Right away, RaymondNoodles. Speaking of being good, this character and this player, very solid, 75% with the wooden tools. He says, I don't need stone. I don't need iron. I got 86%.
I will never forget. I was the first person that Raymond played at Ann Arbor Arena. It was a random Ann Arbor Arena. I don't go to a lot of them at the time, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have some fun, right? I got against the Steve. At that time, he's probably like 13. I lost him like this game.
Is he that young? I thought he was like 16, 17.
Maybe I think it was 14.
Regardless, RaymondNoodles a young buck. He's out here with the Steven, putting up big moves. Already has Adveux at 99%. Still hasn't even upgraded his tools yet. Just slapping him around with the wood.
Yeah, I love it. Steve gets better. You know how HBox tweets like Steve gets better or gets buffed every 48 hours?
Yeah, the classic.
But in the game, Steve gets buffed every 48 seconds because when you're mining and if you're moving your tools correctly, you get better walls, right? Oh, I love that. Try to go for the back air again, but gonna fall into an up. The recovery move. see, that's why I talk about Dr. THC. I said if you don't know a move, you say something else, right?
Farts.
I don't know what that move's called. Screw attack.
There
it
you go.
is.
The screw attack gonna connect, but and there we go. Very interesting there for Adveux. Just jumps over the wall and sits on it, puts on the pressure.
Where you going, bud?
Minecart takes him way down, but Adveux doing a very good match there, very precise at the bottom to avoid Raymond's ledge guard, but
that was cute.
He finds one anyways. Adveux down by a little bit here, and man, Samus has a lot of strong options to pressure those blocks.
Yeah, especially because a lot of like what Steve has to do is like if he needs to like, go over them, right? You have to like go above and be above Samus. You never want to be above Samus because the uppy happens every single time.
Right.
So, and unfortunately,
Raymond building the L mid game. That's bold. that's a crazy call out. That's some high level trash talk.
At that point, it might have been like where the blocks were sitting, but I like to think that was.
Yeah, I don't even think he did that on purpose.
Uh-oh.
Regardless, though, iron blocks coming out, meaning Raymond pretty low on mats, but a full stock up. He doesn't need the mats. Nice little sword into back air. That's going to connect.
The Benair.
Yeah, the Benair. Shout out Benair.
Does sound like a guy's tag. Benair.
There we go.
Back air going to miss twice then, but finally the Raymond minecart seals the deal. And dude, look at the stocks. I didn't even realize this. He's up 3 stocks.
Yeah, Raymond is cooking right now when he connects with Diamond. 38%, no massive follow-up. Adveu's got him off stage. Going to throw out some bombs. Charge shot coming through. Just screw attacks out of it. Adveux, regardless of how this game has been going, seems very comfortable around Steve's tools.
Yes, especially. I mean, at this point in the game, when you're a top player, you have to be because there's so many good ones here in Michigan.
Right.
Yeah,
Adveux knows his way around to Steven.
Might just be like the whole, Michigan, you got to be good against owners sort of deal.
Right, yeah.
You got to know how to play the game when they're away in the game.
There we go. 82% on Adveux on his last stock. And now Raymond can kind of play this however he wants. He can keep running away, get better tools, get all his diamonds up, get a lot of mats, or he can just start chasing in and throwing out kill moves.
But Adveux, he's got to turn the pressure on, right? And you see that right there with that combo.
Yeah, it's not
kind of press.
Not quite working out for Raymond so far. Adveux going to miss that screw attack, but landing on the block. We've seen him do that a couple times to find a little bit of safe haven.
Yeah.
The charge shot to break the minecart. Adveu's got a shot here, putting up some damage. That charge shot is going to obliterate blocks.
Oh. Could have been a punishment opportunity there for Raymond. He was backing up instead.
There you go, Raymond playing it slow off the stage, but still gets caught by a charge shot.
Boom.
Working his way back in there. Pickaxe coming out, getting some damage off. Adveux all the way up to 103%, but looking much better since the beginning of this game. Tries to mix up with that charge shot, just letting it rip right away, but no cigar. Putting some pressure on over the blocks with the bomb.
Oh,
that's a very interesting. That's real interesting pressure.
He's running out of shield, bro.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much shield damage that bomb did. That's a really good way to pressure Steve's shield. I'm surprised I didn't break a shield.
Yeah, this is like the closest 2-stock of all time if this ended up being a 2-stock. Because like Raymond has been like on the back burner for like 4 minutes. There you go.
Yeah,
down the air. Will seal the deal on that 3rd stock for Adveux, and Raymond gets on the board finally. Took a little bit of effort at the end there, but he figured it out.
Yeah, Adveux was looking strong off rip, but or Raymond rather was looking strong off rip, but Adveux kind of found his footing. He figured out what he needs to do, and he's gonna look to take that into the next game.
That's the thing about Steve is so volatile because some of Steve's stuff, it just works really well. Like when you're playing that Steve style of game, man. Sometimes you feel unstoppable. And every now and then when you have those blips of like you're running out of momentum, you run out of blocks, you have no pick iron or no diamond, right? And that stuff can kind of fall apart, right?
Yeah, things can get rough as Steve sometimes. People don't talk about it, man. It's tough being a Steve.
It's tough being out here being the best player in the game. Now, don't get me wrong. When he has all of his stuff, he's unstoppable.
Right.
He's unstoppable. Don't get me wrong, right? But it just takes a little bit of effort to get in there. And some characters like Samus, who will always have stuff, except for maybe the charge shot with that charge.
Just Samus always has things to pressure consistently.
Yeah, while Steve sometimes mixes up a little bit. I love that double forward air combo there from RaymondNoodles.
Yeah, looking good. Adveux having trouble dealing with things right now. After a very strong ending on game 2, despite the loss, he's just been struggling since then, all the way up to 128%. Raymond trying to find himself a little bit of a setup, but no cigar. A little bit of damage getting put on. That's good for Adveux. He likes to, or he's going to want to find just a little bit of damage to get himself comfortable in this game. Even if he loses the first stock, just try and build a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, Samus has got some really good tools to break blocks. I saw that had a stack of 3 blocks. Up tilt broke them all immediately.
Ooh, Adveux going real bold.
rolled right into it. Oh, another one.
Yeah, and Screw Attack's such a strong move up close. And if you miss it, you can just go to the other side of the blocks.
Absolutely.
So I love that move for Samus. To be able to get in close to Steve and pressure him.
It is weird matchup because I know one of the things about like when you play Samus, however I play against Samus, I always ban triplats because you can up B right on top of those triplats as a way to like escape.
Yeah.
Right? But when you have like, when Adveux can do it, he can do that, and you mentioned go onto the other side of the blocks, right, to kind of protect himself. So
absolutely, just switch it over. And he's been doing so successfully so far in this game. However,
so is Raymond, man.
Right, hasn't been doing much else successfully. Found himself in quite the deficit here. Raymond's going to spot dodge that grab and just get a lot of damage on. The diamonds are out, only 15% though.
Now off stage finally. Raymond got hit by a bomb. Let's see what Adveu's decision to try to edge guard him, letting him go back to the ledge, but setting up lots of stuff. But Raymond gets the opportunity to put a little wall there.
Yeah,
Guessing him with the 4th throw, and he's going downtown.
Ooh.
No spike hitbox though, but he's making a lot of squares. For what the heck?
Yeah, very interesting block setups off stage there for Raymond. Adveux had having a hard time finding his footing in this game. Able to connect with something there. Not out of this game yet. The dash attack comes through. Samus could definitely find a long, strong sequence of advantage.
He's got nothing. He's got no materials whatsoever. He's got 1 wood, and that's it. So if there's any way for Adveux to set the pace of this matchup, to have any like, because you know Steve can play the long game pretty well, right? He does have to kind of find a way to get in, but even with no materials, he finds the spike.
Yeah, taking the stock there is huge for Raymond, because if Adveux was able to take that that low mat stock from Raymond, that could have been big. He could have maybe been able to make some moves, find himself a little bit of a comeback. But
you do get a little. You do get more stuff when you return back. You get some more materials, right? Yeah. But at least for that stock, you kind of try and capitalize on that. But Raymond just
bring it back to a more,
one step ahead,
more
unfortunately.
even scenario.
So
all right,
2-1 in RaymondNoodles' favor. Unfortunate for Adveux, but not familiar to making the comeback, or familiar with making that comeback is Adveux. We'll see if they can make another one here.
Yeah, Adveux, no stranger to a comeback.
No stranger, man.
There we go. Nice little ladder for RaymondNoodles to immediately start off the game 4 strong. Adveux has had a hard time just getting some good damage off rip, which I think is really what they would like to see right now. But there you go. Nice little charge shot into back air.
Oh, we're living.
Not going to kill though. Raymond just barely able to make it all the way back. Surprised Adveux didn't capitalize on that a little bit stronger, but regardless, in a much better position than he has been so far. That down smash not going to connect. Raymond's found himself in a risky spot, but Adveux the one in a risky spot right now.
Good jump to get away from the TNT setup. Raymond's done that for a few times, so luckily being Adveux as that one scouted out, jumping over the mine cart, getting that forward air. One of the best options against the mine cart. Such a long move, and it does so much damage.
There you go, Adveux putting on a nice little string of advantage here, but falls out of the up air weirdly, and Raymond's able to follow up out of that, and Adveux way off stage now is there to get back. Smart stuff, but catches the back air anywho. 149% on Raymond. That's not dead, right?
I think it is.
Just barely, very close on the high ceiling. That might have been like the minimum percent for that.
It might have been, yeah. And unstale, get the pummels there anyway.
All right, there you go. The uppie's going to connect. Both players at the exact same
I was going to say that. Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
Even to the .1, bro.
This has got to feel great for Adveux after 2 very dominant games in favor of Raymond.
Finding their footing. That's good to see, right?
Yeah, even just an even set like this has got to feel, or an even game rather, has got to feel much better.
Because not much feels good when you're down in losers 8s. I mean, when you're on the purposes of making those
stressful for sure.
Yeah, it's so stressful, right? So, anything. Make it feel good here. Good combo there on the diamond from Raymond. Ooh. Avoiding now as the set progressed, Raymond's been not getting hit by a lot of those upbeats, kind of like walking away from them right when Adveux rips it out. So a little bit of a character development here from Raymond, missing the charge shot all their way.
Ooh,
That's
very
not
serendipitous block placement for RaymondNoodles there to avoid getting hit by the full forward air. That would have been massive for Adveux.
Oh, yeah.
But 118%. Adveux trying to use Raymond's block against him, but not able to do so.
Oh!
Yep, good tech on the block to stay alive. I believe that would have been dead otherwise.
Oh, yeah.
Good tether cancel to mix up the movement.
Yeah,
nice
dude,
little dash attack to capitalize. Adveu's found himself with some advantage, and he's going to extend it. The charge shot into a forward air. The down air is coming through. Everything pouring on for Adveux, getting a whole lot of damage, and he's found himself in a good spot here despite losing that stock.
Yeah, no, not a good spot right in the middle of the magma blocks, but had a huge stretch of just awesomeness at the middle there. But Raymond can find himself, and he's already lapped him in percent almost. Now he did.
Yeah, Adveux has found a lot of success going in early on the block setups that Raymond has, but Raymond there, just when it matters most, prevents Adveux from running away with this game, but he's still way off stage. Uses the minecart to get back successfully. The F smash coming through. Yeah, a little bit of Jake forward smash. Another, more diamond tools coming up. That's good for Raymond, but you see the mats are getting low. He's using iron to build. That's rough. Adveux just putting on this pressure.
Dude, he's like mashing
to break the blocks and the charge shot to break the minecart.
No! Okay. Now he has literally nothing besides gold.
He has 0 mats. Raymond working his way back at 149%. The F smash is not going to connect, and the F tilt kills off the side. We have game 5.
Raymond, one of the more reactive players in the state.
Yeah, was not ready.
Kind of reverse popped off, unfortunately, on that one. I mean, I wasn't really prepared for that. But the Adveux classic, like the jab, read the roll, F tilt.
Yeah.
The rivals of Aether.
Right. Yeah, he does that all the time. Calling being frustrated a reverse pop-off is so funny.
I always call it reverse pop-off.
It's a reverse pop-off. Nah, he wasn't mad. He anti-popped him. That's so funny. All right, Adveux looking focused, looking villainous, looking into that camera with a certain type of vigor. Going into this game 5, trying to take it. He found himself some light in this
Another
set.
game 5. That was so cool.
It was that 2 in a row?
Yeah. Yeah, we had Dilster and Rob at game 5. And then now we have Raymond and Adveux game 5. I'm pretty sure, I think Adveu's the lower seed. I'm not exactly sure.
I checked earlier. I think Adveux was seeded to get 9th place.
Okay. Yeah. And I believe Raymond is probably like 8th.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Raymond. I'm not sure where he's seeded. But regardless.
Yeah, I mean like.
Yeah. Both players swinging.
Ooh. Swinging for the fences, going way downtown with the spike. RaymondNoodles setting the pace of the match early in his favor, man. And some of those spot dodge up tilts.
Great spot dodge out of that.
Trying to see that again.
Yeah, Raymond has been finding very good spot dodges up close to just get a whole lot of damage off early into these stocks. Good little grab mix up off the charge shot for Adveux, who's found himself in a bit of a disadvantage here. He's going to have to find a little bit of a sequence here if he wants to come back.
I think Raymond, especially earlier, I think at the beginning of the set and like just now, he's been really good with the block placements, blocking off the side of the stage when he's kind of over there. I mean, we've seen like a lot of him falling into the blocks, right, to avoid getting killed. But what the hell was that combo? I bet it was true. I'm going to pretend it is.
That was an awesome little conversion there for Adveux to take that stock down to the same stock, but Adveux still in a bit of disadvantage, trying to push the neutral scenario, make it happen as quickly as possible. Notably, though, Raymond down to very little mats, but a whole lot.
Now he's farther away. I mean, Hollow is kind of a big stage, so you have an opportunity to, and wow, Samus is so good at getting those blocks gone. Yeah, Samus has a whole lot of tools to safely pressure Steve behind blocks and actually get decent follow-ups off of that pressure. Minecart Anvil, all Okola, not going to land any of them though, but he's going to watch out for the blue ball of death. That is very scary coming through from Adveux. That just might have killed if it connected. Oh, maybe not. That would have done a lot of damage. Yeah, certainly would have been. Yeah, another charge shot connecting, getting the damage back up on RaymondNoodles, and Adveux brought this back, man. He was down by a whole stock earlier in this game. Yeah, dude, this is a really good showing, and now as this, dude, now the upbees out of shield are back, man. Yeah, we're back, boys. Coming through with him again. The minecart's going to eat up that charge shot. It seems kind of random whether or not it does. And Adveux had the roll in ready, but he just didn't pull the trigger. Missed the up, or the forward air, rather. Raymond again looking low on mats. Adveu's been doing a good job pressuring him and preventing him from building up a ridiculous amount. Raymond, however, some nice movement to avoid Adveu's pressure. But still sticking on very little mats. He's just getting iron and stone. Back air, go to tech. Adveux doing a good job. I don't think he has diamond yet. And
Ooh, that's so scary.
this is so intense.
Adveux has the timing on that charge shot. As I say it, there it is to take the stock. Raymond got to lock in right now. He's found himself in a disadvantage. One of Adveu's first leads in the set, 146% on him though.
Yeah, but now as Raymond on his last stock, bro, he's got no mats. That is so unfortunate.
Yeah, only iron out. Adveu's been doing such a good job just constricting, stopping him from getting the mats that Steve is usually able to get up. The back air is going to take the stock. Adveux with a lead, going to do his absolute damnedest to convert on it.
Did you see that jab lock with the side B? This guy's crazy.
He's getting cute with it.
Neutral air, but Raymond, this is opportunity, man. But he missed the block. Oh, that's so unfortunate. We'll see if he can get a little bit of Benair. The up airs are coming out. Forward air here for Raymond, but he has no mats as well. Has to be careful to not get reversed here by Adveux. Finally, like a back air is coming out, man.
Saw Adveux try to land with that back air, but no dice on it. Spitting out these projectiles again, trying to connect with anything to get this kill or get some sort of connection.
Oh my God.
The charge shot barely misses. Adveux misspaces it, but Raymond literally has no mats, and the up tilt connects. Adveux takes it in a nail biter of a set.
Wow, what a end right there, man. Just caught him by the tip of his toe on that up tilt, and RaymondNoodles gonna fall out of bracket. What a performance. Game 5 from Adveux, man.
Man, he